So let's see here. Last time you had just finished speaking with somebody at Black Brass about helping out Valentina with the mission she got to hunt down Skade's thistles, the kobold, and the documents he was carrying, and had taken a quest for hunting down whatever was killing livestock in the farmlands to the south. I don't know if anybody watched the replay to catch up on it, but did you have any questions? Any concerns?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I was just going over my notes, and yeah, that seems it jogged my memory. So yeah, I think we were headed just out of town, weren't we?
I still have to pick up my shield. I
Oh,
believe.
that's right. That's right.
Shield and a healer's kit next door.
The shield will not be ready until this afternoon, I believe, because it was going to take 24 hours. It was about 4:30 p.m. when you left it there. So you won't be able to get it back until near sunset.
You okay, Bill? Are you okay heading out at sunset? Or should I just go without my shield? I can two-hand my weapon. As long as we're coming back.
I turned it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine either way.
Okay.
Maybe we...
I'm sick. I'm making this true to life.
Oh, that does not sound pleasant.
I'd assume at this point Liar's just like riding on my shoulders.
Liar wipes his nose on Beatrice's outfit.
Oh. A helping hand whenever it's needed, I suppose.
A helping something, anyway.
I guess.
Yeah, you can either head out now without the shield. You can wait, pick it up, head out at sunset, or you can just stay another night.
Alrighty. What do you guys think? I'm good with either or.
I mean, they've kind of been dealing with this for a little while, right? So maybe they can wait one more day.
Probably. Alrighty.
Let's say one more night.
That works.
Okay. Then you have some time to kill. Is there anything that you want to do in town? You mentioned the healer's kit. Also, at some point, you were mentioning health potions. I know there was one that you purchased like retroactively because you forgot to get it somewhere, and it was like, yeah, we can just tack it on. Do you remember which one that was?
Which, I think we just said we were going to get them both whenever I picked up the shield, because you said the building was close by to the armorer.
Mm-hmm.
The potion shop was.
Okay.
There was one that you meant to pick up when you were at the general store, that you were like, oh, can I tack this on since I meant to get it, but I forgot to. And I was like, yeah, it's not like anything has happened, so sure.
Oh, it's the healer's kit. I just have it in a weird place because my erasers. Yeah, the healer's kit.
Okay.
I do have that already.
All right.
I put it over in my wrong spot.
All right. So, unless you want to do anything else in town, you're just gonna wait until the afternoon, pick up the shield, and then go and rest for the night.
Yeah, as long as no one else has anything to do, that's all I need.
Okay, so
Make a note of that. I probably didn't.
I'm gonna figure out what I want to talk to this church about that worships me. I mean, not
Right.
really worships me, but like, I don't know what I want to say to them yet, so.
It's kind of like they don't exactly worship you, but they view you're like a holy person to them because you're related to like water in the river.
Yeah.
Um,
I wrote down what they called me and I can't remember now, but
We talked to him earlier. And
I'm curious. I'm more curious.
Envoy of the river, I think it was.
Envoy, yeah.
okay, you head. Whoops, no, not that. Come on, there we go. You head back to Cold Iron, and the orc there, she's expecting you, and she's just like, "Ah, hello. Yep, shield is ready to go. Do you have any questions?"
I don't think so, thank you.
Okay. And that was, I believe, you picked the +1 to your dex save.
Yes.
So just, make a note of that as long as you're holding the shield, you get that extra bonus. And then right around the corner is a potions shop. The Hog's Hair Bottles and things, sorry. You come in, and after a moment, a middle-aged man with pale skin, sunken face, dark circles under his eyes comes out. He looks very tired, but he's quite happy. He says, "Hello, welcome. What can I help with you?" He just has a very short counter in the very front, and a bunch of like equipment in the back, brewing stuff. The entire shop looks like it's just built out of reclamation materials, like old wood and shit that's just been kind of spackled together.
Nice. Okay. Oh, hello there. I was actually just looking to see if you had any healing potions.
He goes, "Yes, we have all sorts of things. What strength are you looking for?"
Just a basic healing potion.
Okay. And I forgot to pull the Dungeon Master's Guide up, so I need to see what the price on that is going to be. Oh, that might be him. Let's see here. All right, Ephraim should be in shortly. He's getting things set up now. All right. Potion of healing, standard potion of healing, regains 2d4 plus 2 HP. Alright, hold on.
2d4 plus what? 4?
2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2.
I want to say it's 20. It's normally 25 gold. No, 50. It'll be 50 gold.
50 gold. Okay. I'll just go ahead and hand that over.
Okay, so we're getting 2 of those?
Just one.
Just one. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and add that to your list. He says thank you, and you know, from the looks of it, you're new in town, adventurers. He's guessing. If there's anything else he can help you with, yeah, it's mostly potions, but he does sell other alchemical services.
You also interested in talking to this guy?
Take that as a no.
I'm good with just the potion. I've spent a good chunk of my money here, so.
Yeah, they are not cheap.
Oof.
But that is why they are, you know, instant though.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm assuming you're heading back to Punchy's resting place.
Yep.
Okay. And a simple room is 2 silver pieces. Are you getting 2 like you did before?
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
the best way to do it.
All right.
Alright. Pop in 2 silver. Or wait. Oh, that's copper. I'll pop in 1 silver. My poor boy from the poor family.
I'm dumb, and there was something I meant to print out earlier, but I forgot it. So, whatever. We'll worry about it if it comes up. Okay. The night passes uneventfully. Everybody should still have full hit points and all their spell slots. You have an option of getting another day pass or just paying your way through the city if you're just planning on leaving.
I think probably just through the city, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
We're heading out.
'Cause I think it's only going to cost like let's see here. Yeah, everybody pays 1 copper to cross the bridge, and then that's it. So.
Alright.
Got it.
sharpened all of my pencils before this, and it feels so good.
I almost never use traditional pencils anymore. Everything I go with is mechanical. But
Yeah, I really should grab myself a few of those. It's like I always lose them though. Whatever reason, the wood ones stick with me.
That's funny. Dollar Tree sells a 4-pack.
Stick.
Dollar Tree sells a
'Cause
4-pack
they
of mechanical.
stick with you.
They stick with you because they know their sticks.
Bard doing Bard things.
Give it at the state. Ha cha cha cha.
Well,
Dollar Tree sells a 4-pack of mechanical pencils that are like a green one, a blue one, an orange one, and a red one. And you could basically disassemble them and mix and match the colors in really fun ways.
Nice.
That's one of the things that I've done to just get a little more, not quite mileage, but
Green.
variety out of them. Oh, the green one is just straight green. It actually
Yeah. Make it more green. More
no,
green.
it can't be more green. It's already the green. I'll put a. Currently, I have one that is blue, but the grip and the eraser are green, and then I have one that is green, but the grip and eraser are orange. Anyway, I don't really have a good map for the outlying areas. They are basically around it, around the city. Oh, well, I see Ephraim and Roll20. Just waiting for him to jump in Discord here. One step closer. Hello?
There it is.
Ephraim, you hearing us?
Hello?
Hey, hello.
there he is.
Finally here. I'm so sorry, guys. I ate a nice dinner and I fell asleep. I took a nap and I go, oh, I'll wake up. And nope. Didn't wake up till now.
Gotta set an alarm for that shit.
No, I didn't hear shit. I didn't hear nothing. I ate two good bowls of my soup and I fell asleep. And I was so ready too. I had everything ready, and then Roland leaves, and I go, oh, you know what? It's still early. I had like a couple hours, like a few hours, gap, and I'm like, oh, well, let me, I ate dinner and that I cooked, and he left. He had some dinner, and then I just woke up like, holy shit! Like, I didn't even notice that I slept so much. So I apologize.
Everybody's about to leave the city to pursue these two bounties. Did you need anything before heading out?
No.
Okay. On your character sheet, be sure to mark off 1 copper from your 1 copper and 1 silver piece for room and board and the tolls for crossing the city.
And silver. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So you are, excuse me, exiting the city. You have farmlands basically just outside the city you have it's a little more dense, and as it falls, or as you continue down the road, it kind of falls away, and you have just much more, a house here or there with a lot of farmland around it. And way down the road, the south end towards the south. Fuck, I thought I put a note of this on here, but I guess I didn't. I believe it's supposed to be to the southwest, basically. You come across the first of these farmers that you're supposed to talk to. And I feel dumb that I didn't. I'm gonna need to put that in the notes because I knew I actually had that. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so yeah, you come to the first of these 3 farms. They're all neighbors. They're all in a row. So I'm guessing you just go up to the farmhouse, knock on the door, and announce your intentions.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
All right.
Oh no.
Hey goes to your leader.
Okay. So this guy comes out. He's a tall man with dark skin and fluffy tan hair. And he says, "Yeah, hello. My name's Vance. I've had a few cows killed here and there. What do you need to know?"
Are you Vance from Vance Refrigeration?
He does not know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Did are the cows did they seem to be killed by something small, would you say wolfish size, or did it seem like something abnormal?
He's not sure. It seems like, actually, he says, "Do you want me to show you one of the bodies,
Absolutely.
or what's
I
left
do.
of him?" Okay. So he has
Stick so I could poke at it.
he has the remains of one of the cows drug off and stuck away behind a barn. All that's left of it is the head and kind of the shoulders and one of the legs. And there are tooth marks around the exposed flesh.
One big bite?
No, it's something was gnawing on it for a while.
Can I do I guess it would be maybe a nature check to see if I can determine, if I recognize, what kind of animal might have made the teeth marks? Or
Yeah.
maybe animal handling or something.
Give me 2 rolls. Give me a nature and an investigation.
Okay. So that's a nature and investigation.
Yeah. It's it looks like it's not a big creature, like maybe something along the lines of a dog or a bobcat.
Okay. Well, looks like
These
it was
attacks-
something rather small.
Can I roll just to let set the whole place on fire? And just we can just continue going to another adventure. No, I'm just kidding. Light. I rolled. Want to light everything on fire? Who cares? No.
That's more of a sorcerer type of thing.
Yeah, that's I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Just blow the whole place up. No, just kidding.
Have the attacks been happening nightly? Are they infrequent? Do they have a pattern?
All corpses will look the same. Sometimes they'll have two front legs, sometimes they'll only have one. They will happen once every 1 to 2 months.
Wait, are these people asking for our help, or we just kind of stumbled upon it?
We're on a mission from town with this one.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know if you ever actually watched the replay for this, but I think you passed out last time before we actually got this far.
No. Something happened. I mean, something happened. Now we're doing D&D
Well,
on my roll.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Point
Yeah.
was
Forgot. Yeah, something
Last-
happened where
you went, or the group went to the place where Valentina, the bounty hunter, works, where she invited the group, and you were told about she's working on a job, and you can help her if you want. It's to track down a kobold named Scathes Thistles and get some documents that he has. And then the other was to help these 3 farmers and figure out and basically resolve what has been killing their livestock.
your yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, it's like I said, the corpses always have the same, like it'll be the head, around the shoulders, maybe like 1 or 2 legs, coming off of it. The front one's attached to the, like head and shoulders. Other than that, there's just like nothing left, and this only happens once every like 1 to 2 months about.
And when was the last attack?
Let's see here. Last one was about 10 days ago.
Traipse off looking for it. Sounds like it's be back for a while. What do you guys think?
Yeah, 10 days is long enough for the trail to go cold from here. Maybe we should check the neighbor farm and see if they've had anything happen more recently.
Indeed.
See if anyone's got,
Fireball
yeah.
the whole town. Tell them to move.
All right, so you're gonna like tell them like, all right, we'll work on it, and then head to the next one.
Yeah, dude, it's because three separate farmers that have the attacks going on, right?
Yep. So you literally go to the next farm over, and you meet a halfling. His name is Charles. He's relatively young but balding. and he has a scar over his left eye. And he says that he has had several pigs attacked.
When was the last time your pigs were attacked?
That one was...
Well, she slaps him to give him another scar.
About 6 days ago.
Get attacked.
6.
So that one's recent.
And what I recognize is like it seems to be the same creature as the other one.
Yeah, same MO.
Okay.
Same time frame for attacks. Same bite marks. Same attack pattern. Yeah, exactly the same.
Okay.
Alright. So this has been 6 days. We want to check on the last farmer, see if we can get the warmest trail possible.
Sounds good.
May end up doubling back to here, but
Alright. So you bid him good day, you head to the next one. It's a woman by the name of Barb. She's a short, muscular woman with black hair and a long braid. And quite a few of her goats have been killed.
And when was her last attack?
That one was 2 days ago.
okay. Same body and everything, leaving the head, the shoulders.
Yep, same MO. When her goats get attacked, it isn't usually like one that's killed, it's like 2 or 3. Same time frame, same thing. It's the head that's left, with like a leg or 2, bite marks.
Is there anything left like hair, like evidence like hair, or is just the marks that are left on there?
She hasn't noticed anything, but like you can go out to the pasture and look at the kill site if you want.
Oh,
I was actually thinking about suggesting that maybe we could go examine the site and see if there's like a trail that maybe we could follow that went in a certain direction or something. Yeah, I'd like to examine the site of the attack.
Okay. She takes you out to the field, and there are several spots where there's blood on the ground, quite a lot of blood, and a bunch of matted grass. Go ahead and give me another 2 rolls, one for nature, one for investigation.
Okay.
I quickly cast guidance for one of those.
Oh, fantastic.
All right. I guess does she get to pick which roll she applies it to before or after the roll?
It once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. So it lasts for a minute. So
Okay, so she picks one,
Okay.
and I'll just say you can roll and then pick which one you want to add it to.
Okay. How about the investigation check? That's a
Okay.
D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d4.
All right, not
go.
bad.
Oh, okay. So
All
yeah,
right.
the first one was the nature.
So what you can see in the grass and in the dirt, it kind of looks like bear tracks.
Are there
And you
bear
can-
tracks in that cave we came through?
And you can clearly see that there's each one of these there are drag marks leading away from each kill site to the west end of the field.
Well, should we head towards the west and see? I think you're right. There it was.
Are we in the same general area as we came from? I can't remember if we came from north or south.
You came from the south.
Okay.
You are a ways from. So when you got out of the caldera, you followed the road, but it just went straight north to the city.
Yeah. Okay.
You are like maybe, let's say, 3/4 of the way to the caldera when you had to veer off to the west and get to these farms. And literally they're all in a row. You have the farm with the cows, then you go to the next farm to the west, and it's the farm with the pigs, and the next farm to the west is the one with the goats. She does say, it's kind of weird, like, when they get attacked, I expect that, most of the time it would be a lot of shrieking and ruckus, but it isn't. Like, it's surprisingly quiet.
Yeah. Since it doesn't go for the head at all.
In fact, there is, on what remains there is, other than the chewed marks around the exposed flesh, there is no damage to that part of the body whatsoever.
Okay.
Instant kill. Psychic damage.
Yankees enemy.
Vicious mockery. That's it.
Yeah, I suppose we should just follow the trail from here, unless she has any other information for us.
She does not. Alright, so you're going to start following the trail, continuing to the west. Give me another a nature check and a survival check.
Okay.
Can I guide again?
If you want to.
I would love to. Yeah. Just a little pat on the
Okay.
shoulder.
Okay. That's a nature check. I don't know, that's a natural one, so
That's our first one for the night.
yeah.
Mm,
I'm gonna add the 4 to that. Oh wow, I got 4 again.
So total is 7, okay.
Okay, and then the survival.
Okay. um shortly after being drug away from the kill site, there are still drag marks for a while. But there's not much blood besides the actual kill site. Like you see some pools of blood, and then you see a few red streaks, and it just stops. But you can still see the drag marks. And you follow that for like a little ways. It clearly goes over the fence of the pasture, and then a little ways after that, the drag marks stop. But you can see something else that kind of looks like lines in the grass that continues west. They're much harder to see, though.
Lines like you'd expect from a wagon?
Something like that.
Interesting. Y'all want to continue following these lines in the grass that seem oddly suspicious?
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, we're on a job. We got some stuff to do, but we're gonna continue following. I would just like to kind of keep my eyes. We're not really on a path, but to the left and the right of the trail that we're following, just looking for anything off to the side that might be waiting for us.
Okay. As you continue across this field, these farms are basically on some of the very outskirts of the farmlands for Kudelstein. And excuse me. It starts to go into woods. It's not super dense, but there's a good amount of trees. Give me once again 2 more checks for survival and for nature.
We'll do survival first. And nature.
Okay, not bad. It's a little harder to follow these markings as it goes through some of the bushes, and well, not exactly bushes. Like if there's actual shrubs or whatever, the lines go around them. The same with the trees. But as it goes over like rocks and tree roots and such, it gets a little bit obscured. You're having some difficulty following it. It's slow going. It's about 1:30 p.m. at this point, and there is it's a little hard to follow, but you can kind of see in the distance. It's getting a little overcast at this point. But despite this, you can still clearly see a thin trail of smoke rising in the direction you're heading.
Animals don't typically cook their kills.
An astute observation.
How do you guys want to approach this?
Stealthily. Cautiously. I think
I can do
we need
one
to
of
take
those.
caution.
I was going to say, I think a couple of you are going to have problems with stealth due to your armor.
Yeah.
I also got clippy feet. Clippy clop feet.
I'm not sure how a big turtle can be stealthy, but
You can
You
walk
might be the
quietly.
stealthiest one among us, to be honest.
I'm
As I
also,
walk up, jingling like I got a bag of coins draped around my chest.
Yeah,
also a
Tiberius,
bard.
Pericles, and Belt all have chainmail, so
Yeah.
Should
can-
you have a +3 to stealth? And I'm naked, basically.
Yeah, like if you get down on all fours and move very slowly, you know you might be mistaken for a rock. Use that shell to your advantage.
There you go.
And I'm a bard who has to sing all the time.
You don't have to sing all the time.
I have to sing all the time.
Or shout questionable truths.
What if we got within, a couple 100 feet and you sent out Vex? Vex. To kind of get eyes for us before we got in too close.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I can certainly do that. I don't know what Vex's stealth would be. Oh, wait, maybe, yeah.
Mine's +5.
Yeah, but you have disadvantage because of your chainmail.
Oh yeah.
You'd have to strip down if you wanted to. If you wanted to be sneaky.
Put on a kitty show.
Yeah. Does Vex... Okay, yeah. Do you know if Vex has a stealth rating, and do they talk to you, or is it a telepathic bond?
Golly gee, Willikers. Now I don't remember. I don't know if he has a stealth rating. I haven't seen any of that, but I'm pretty sure that we talk. Like I would speak Draconic to him. And I lost all of my information about stinking my pet when my computer crashed. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Dream companion.
Now, previously, just as a side note, your dragon was set up as a fire element type because of the cold. Since you've had 2 days, I would let you change this for free now if you want to, since you would have theoretically been able to shift it without costing a resummon, essentially.
It's still kind of cold, right?
Yeah. It's let me see here. It would be pretty chilly but not freezing. It's probably going to be somewhere around I don't know, 50 degrees.
I think maybe we'll change him to lightning.
Okay.
And I don't see anything about a stealth rating in my info here. Buddy, you are gonna fall off this desk.
Nothing that says it gets the same skills as you, or some kind of a flat bonus.
The Drake shares my initiative. See its game statistics, the Great Companion block. It uses your proficiency bonus in several places. No, it does not. I have I have a +1 to Dex, +3 to Strength, but it doesn't say.
I can strip down and go check.
I mean, if you really want to, you'll have a penalty to your AC, because you would only be
40 feet. Armor class.
Without your armor, your AC would only be 13 or 14 with your shield.
That's fine. I don't plan on getting caught.
Let's see here. If you were to send, man, this is a major oversight on their part, because there should be something in there about like what the stats and abilities would be.
Yeah, literally, it's like it says at 3rd level, as an action, you can magically summon the Drake bound to you. It appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within 30 feet. The Drake is friendly to you and your companions. It obeys commands. See its game statistics and the stat blocks below, which uses your proficiency bonus in several places. Whenever you summon the Drake, you change the damage type. You can determine the cosmetic characteristics.
Hey, hold on. I got a phone call from my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Shit. All right.
In combat, the Drake shares your initiative count. It takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action. The action...
Does it say anything about like the Drake's template? Like it uses like a certain like monster or beast type?
It's considered a small dragon.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. Hold up.
Let's see here. If it's lightning, it would normally be blue. So if we're gonna go, that is not right. Okay. Those stats are way too high.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives its like regular like strength, dex, con, and all of that, but like it doesn't give any more information.
Okay. What does it give for its dex?
It is a 12 plus 1.
Okay. So it would at least get a +1. If you want, we can give it a +2, and then we can figure out more details on it down the road.
Yeah, we can do some research on him. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with a +2 to stealth if we want to send him off to investigate and then come back.
All right. Since Russ is away anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to grab a smoke now. So everybody's back. You're sending Vex ahead to scout.
Side note, I did ask ChatGPT if I get a stealth roll, and it basically says no. It says, basically the +1 modifier on the level 3 companion. It could be wrong, but
I don't trust ChatGPT, so we'll just give it a +2 for now and go from there. So go ahead and make a stealth roll for Vex.
he got a 17.
Let's.
Okay. He's sneaking along through the forest, and following where that smoke trail is. Now you said he can only talk to you, right?
Yeah, it doesn't appear that we have like a
telepathic
connection. Yeah, we just he would have to go and then come back.
All right, so he scouts ahead. He comes back, and he says he found a small clearing where there was a fire, and there was one dude sitting there wearing robes that Not quite robes, but something close to it.
Okay, I'll relay that to the group since seems to be one guy. It's just one guy in some robes
Man in the road.
at a fire.
Hey,
He was
one
short.
guy.
A short guy.
Yeah. Like, shorter than Clay.
Oh,
Damn. Told you guys I was tall. Alright.
very short.
Just kind of. So, I mean, if anything, he's maybe just barely not average.
Check out microscopic.
Alright. So, it's just one dude. What do you guys think? Go up and attempt to reason, or just go in guns a plate? Did he see evidence of like the kills?
Give me a perception roll for Vex.
Okay. Let me pull that stat back up.
Excuse me.
So there's a +2 to wisdom, so I'll just do +2.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, he could smell meat, and there was some bones lying around.
Suspicious. I don't know that we should go in guns a-blazing, but maybe we...
Actually, yeah, he would have seen one of those goat carcasses.
Maybe I like your first idea of maybe going in and reasoning with him, or just having a chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we can convince him to stop killing everybody's animals.
I mean, or yeah. Basically detain him. Take him into the farmers. Leave it to them.
Are there chupacabras in this universe?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh god.
Chupacabras wear robes, though.
What if he's very fashionable?
Fashionable chupacabra.
There may be.
Ooh. Buddy, you are not going to be able to sit up here.
Did you know that the first chupacabra sighting was only in 1995? They're not they're not an old legend at all.
Yeah. And
I always
most
just
of
assumed they
the
were.
bodies that they've found have
Hairless
been
dogs.
yeah.
Like dogs with mange or something like that.
Yeah, coyotes and dogs. Either.
I don't
Oh, we
remember
gotta-
where they start. I want to say the legends first started in Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico, yeah.
and then made their way up into the U.S. And as the stories traveled, so did the description of it.
Good old game of telephone.
Mm-hmm. So how do you want to proceed?
Cautiously.
Cautiously.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, do we have a game plan for how do we just want to go up and attempt to introduce ourselves? Do we want to try to sneak up and maybe restrain first, or do we? I don't know. Just go up and pretend we're travelers, not investigating him.
Yeah, travelers. I mean, need something. I like the travelers idea. He doesn't need to know what we're doing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So no need for stealth or anything. We'll just try to get in there and be friendly.
And then if things go awry.
We throw stuff.
Exactly.
All right.
Maddox is in the office. I am trying to give him some attention so he does not jump on the desk. But if you suddenly hear me getting frustrated, then that's what's up. So you're going in casual to try and talk with this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so you reach this clearing, and yeah, hello. You reach this clearing, and there is a campfire sitting on a log of a downed tree. Is a gnome. Whoever wants, God damn it, whoever wants to, can give me a religion check.
I feel like that. Okay. I mean, you know, it's not my best stat, but I'm kind of the religion guy.
Not my best stat either.
Oh, give it a go. Let's see. Yep. Oh.
Wait, isn't like the legend
Oh!
your whole thing?
Yeah. It is.
Dang.
Maddox, I love you, but you're not getting on the desk tonight. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I know you purring. I'll give you attention, but you gotta stay on the floor.
But he loves you. But he loves you. Oh.
He wants to play and roll. Huh?
Yeah. Throw the dice, Maddox.
He's like, I'm the I'm the wizard. Damn it.
Cat wizard. 20. Okay. You can tell by his vestments he is a war domain cleric.
So not a chupacabra.
Not a chupacabra, no.
Okay.
He waves at you and he says, "Hail, adventurers! Would you join me for a bite to eat?"
Hello, stranger. Of course. We saw your fire, and thought we could find some kind friends, maybe.
We were wondering if you were chupacabra, but you're not.
He says, "No, I'm not familiar with that order. I'm sorry."
They're the order of goat suckers. Not that kind of sucking, but you know.
he says, "Oh, I hold nothing against somebody who wants to drink milk straight from the animal. That's fine. Here, let me get something going. What brings you out this way?" And he takes one of the goat carcasses that has clearly been like cleaned and gutted, and he sticks a wooden stake through it and puts it over the fire. It starts bleeding once he sticks it.
We were just traveling and seem to have lost our way to our next stop. Figured, seeing your fire, we'd see if we could find a friend and a place to rest. We haven't had much luck hunting, though. How did you come across the meat?
Roll a deception check.
Oh God. Okay. It's not a no.
I mean, liar could easily ruin everything since he can't tell lies, but you know.
No, neither can I. That's
Ren literally is holding her hand over Liar's mouth right now.
Talking like Kenny from South Park.
He says, "Oh, well, maybe I can help you. Where are you trying to get to?"
any port we could rest for some time.
We've been traveling north for quite some time. There's supposed to be a big trade city, but we seem to have gotten off course.
And he says, "Oh, you must have been coming quite a ways then. You're almost there. It's a shame you wound up out here. But if you head east for a while, just basically east as the crow flies, it'll get you to the road. And then from there you can take it straight north, and you will be... you should be able to make your way. If you didn't take that road, did you come through the mountains?
We were kicked off the road by some monstrosity that continually terrorized us not far from here, and we just haven't been able to make our way back to it.
It says, "Oh, that's quite the tale. I had heard about something around. I haven't had to deal with it myself, though, thankfully."
Oh, how fortunate. Where are you coming from?
He says, "Oh, we're not sure yet where we're going to head to, but yeah, I was coming from the north myself. The city there it's quite a pleasant one. Not horribly expensive, but nice place. Nice place. I would like to go back to it again at some point."
Roll insight, since he just said we, and we only see one of him, or something along those lines. Want to dart around, look for any other bodies?
Sure.
Okay. So, insight?
Yeah.
Sick. One I am good at. Come on. There we go.
Give me a perception roll as well.
Okay. Another plus. Alright, 21.
You let's see here. Poking out of the bushes or the branches of the fallen tree, you do see the bottom of a traveler's pack and maybe some other gear.
Okay.
He's sitting on the log, and he clearly has a pack next to him.
So definitely not his pack hiding in the.
Correct.
How did you manage to get so far off the trail?
He says, "Oh, exploring, trying to determine where to go next. I'm not lost. I just have a need to find a new place to wander to. Find some more work."
What kind of work do you do?
A little bit of this and that, mostly. Whatever needs being done. Protection, escorts, that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, friend. I haven't had the courtesy to ask you your name yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. My name is Baron. You can call me Baron Fidaddle. And who might you all be? Fidaddle, yep.
Gotta love gnome names. I'm Pericles. Is there anyone else you travel with? Seems a lonely road for only one person.
Ren will also just casually introduce everybody else. Dude, you were not... No.
He says, I see you're a man of the cloth as well. Unfortunately, I don't recognize your where you hail from. But I have companions now and then. It is indeed lonely by myself.
Perfectly reasonable. My god has a small following, but we are a devout and strong one.
I'm glad to hear that. That's always important.
And who is it that you worship? I don't recognize your vestments either.
I honestly didn't bother to pick a deity for this guy, just his domain.
Flying spaghetti monster. Flying spaghetti monster. Flying spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster would not be a war domain.
As far as you
but
know.
Yeah, sure.
Unimportant. There wasn't one picked. I'm literally just asking questions, try and throw him off his game and figure anything out.
Yeah. I if you want, I can look it up and pick one for you, but
Yeah.
he says the name of his who he follows, and it is a war domain.
No. How far away is the bush with that other pack?
Let's see. From you or from him?
From me. And would I have to
Um,
pass him to get to it?
You would not have to pass him, but he would. Let's see here how to put it. It's about 20 feet from him. It's about 20 to 15 feet from you, and he would notice you moving towards it.
Right.
You wouldn't have to move past him. But if you're going to walk around it or near it, if you want to do anything with it, you would have to be sneaky about it.
Hope you'll excuse me. I've emptied my water skin, and now I must empty myself. I'd hate to do that while you're cooking. Excuse me, and I'll start moving towards that bush.
If you are going to do this from the location that he's sitting at, you would basically be pissing with your back to him into the bush.
Right.
You would have to go around the bush if you want to.
Belt and everyone else is over there. I'll put my back to him.
Okay.
You lock eye contact while you're relieving yourself.
Well, it's
I
not.
don't know if
I
I'm
mean,
actually gonna relieve myself. I just gotta get over there.
I know you do. I'm.
Yeah. How can I do this? Just get over there. Better visuals.
I'm trying to. Actually, here, hold on.
Or if not even directly to the bush, just a different line of sight from it.
Hold on. Give me just a minute here. I need to come up with some way to make an image for Vex, so I don't need to keep digging out his icon every time because it's from an online source. And the first thing I made a search for was just all results Drake. Take a guess what the first results were.
Bunch of big ass drakes.
The musician.
Or no, Drake Bell. Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so that should give you more of a visual as to what's going on.
Okay, perfect.
And give me just a moment here. Color red. And that X is where the pack is.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do is I was trying to subtly give you a hint. If somebody is going to go and pee behind a bush, it would be unusual to get closer to the person you're talking to and turn with your back within line of sight. You would normally go around it somewhere else.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I see now. I probably had about... Where's my little dingy tool? About there.
Okay. And you are, what, trying to look through the branches to see if you can learn anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Assuming you're just, like, generally peering through and not actually, like, digging through the tree branches, give me a perception check.
Ouch.
You can make out that there's something there where you thought there was.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It's not moving, if that's what you were trying to determine.
Okay. Alright. I will just return the rest of the group. If I could subtly whisper to, I don't know who exactly is next to me, but somebody in the group, let them know there's something in the bushes.
Is there a way, or can can Vex try and stealth his way into the bushes?
Okay, so the question then becomes, like, how do you want to go about this? Because if he's just going to walk over there and then go in, you know, this guy will see him moving towards the pack.
Okay, so I would like to do, and I don't know how to say this properly, even though I've heard it said many times, but I would like to use thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
And I would like to create a sound that originates from behind the gnome.
Okay.
That would make him...
Like, distract him, basically?
Yeah, exactly. Make him turn his head, and then Vex can, like, slink over there.
Okay. Let me check real quick here. Okay, thaumaturgy has a verbal component.
So I just have to say something?
Yeah, you need to cast the spell, you need to say something unless it specifies otherwise.
Okay.
It says you can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. Alright, range is 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's close enough. I'll give it to you. You could even, like, take a step forward if you had to, like, put it within range.
Okay.
But
And we get ominous whispers.
you want to get ominous whispers, so, like, right behind his head then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But because it does require a verbal component, I'm gonna want you to make a stealth check. Under normal circumstances, you would just and cast the spell, and then he would know exactly what you're doing. So if you try to be sneaky about it, you're gonna need to do it under your breath. It can't be an absolute whisper, though.
Okay. And it can be in like whatever language I want, right?
I guess.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna mutter under my breath something in Draconic, and I will make a stealth check.
Perfect.
Roll 20.
Yeah, he has no clue that you're casting a spell. Man, that turtle breathes weird. So you're gonna have ominous whispers come behind his ear and make him turn around, and I'm guessing you're gonna try and have Vex run in while he's distracted.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What is Vex's movement?
His movement is 40 feet.
All right. Are you going to have Vex try and go in there and stay in there?
Yes.
Or, okay.
For the moment.
All right. So Vex is now under the thing, in the tree branches.
All right.
Yeah, he whips his head around for a moment. He doesn't exactly what the fuck? He just has this moment of, and turns real quick to look behind him, and then turns back with this kind of whatever. After he turns back, he asks, "Do you have any sort of man, the word escapes me now. Eating equipment, plates, basically, not quite cutlery, but
I have a mess kit.
That's it. Okay, so it'll take a little while, but it shouldn't be too much longer before this is ready to go.
No.
He says, when it's done, I'll just cut the skin off. The hair is burned off of the goat at this point. It kind of stinks, but whatever.
Whatever gets it cooked. Like I said, we had trouble finding food out here.
Make a deception check.
Oh no. Ten.
He goes, "Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't mean any offense, but if your ranger would like any hints or pointers, I'd be happy to give some advice."
Kind of look.
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh,
So hunting is not exactly my forte.
that explains it.
Perhaps you could teach the rest of us, though. Not all of us have the same predisposition.
He says that he'd be happy to.
While he's doing that, can Vex kind of investigate and sneak around inside the bushes, and then come out and let's see. how do I make a ping again? Like, come out from behind and then like make his way back around. Obviously, I don't think I can do that in one turn, but like that's my thought is investigating in the bushes and then like sneaking around out back.
Okay. Well, shit. Vex is gonna need to make a stealth check. How are you going to issue those orders to Vex?
I guess would assume that if we sent him in, he would kind of know that he's supposed to look around and then report back to us, because he's I don't know how to, he's not just like an animal. He's like to where he wouldn't be smart enough to know what we were doing, but I guess I don't know. Maybe I can't do that.
I mean, you can technically. I don't want to lead your hand too much.
Let's see. Oh no. I guess let me think on it and
Okay.
roll back around.
I mean, this is one of these things where it's like, I want to see you succeed, but I don't want to help it along too much, because that's part of the, like, problem solving is the fun of the game.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to, I guess if you want a gimme, then I'll tell you how to make it work.
Not yet. Don't tell me
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
I'm kind of at a loss here too. I don't know what else to do without just popping things off.
You are walking a fine line, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a telepathic bond with it yet.
Communicate to it in Draconic, though, right?
I can, but I think it can only hear me. Well, actually, it can hear me up to 30 feet away. And but also I don't want to, like, be yelling in Draconic.
Fair.
He's gonna be like, why is your ranger yelling out in Draconic?
What? Your pet ran off.
Vex is is 25 feet away, roughly. So he's within range.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try. We're going to act like he's kind of like a dog, right? Because this guy doesn't know anything about me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll like whistle and then yell out like quickly in Draconic, as if I'm like calling for him to come back. I'm assuming this guy doesn't speak Draconic, but he might know what I'm doing. Anyway, just tell him what I'm like, hey, look around and then come back. And then, come back as if you're coming out of the woods behind us.
Okay.
As if it's like a dog that ran off and is, running back. Because he got called back.
Give me a stealth check for Vex.
Okay. He got a 16.
Good enough.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah. Vex kind of like takes it literal, and he comes out of the bushes, and then he circles around like down to the south of you, and then continues to circle around, and then circles back around behind these rocks, and then comes trotting up to you.
And I reach down and pat his head and say, like, good boy, but then, like, whisper to him and ask him if, did you see anything? That's okay.
The cleric says, "Oh, that's a mighty fine looking," he pauses, reptile you have there. Vex says that there are 2 packs in there, along with some bottles and some more goat corpses.
He's just hoarding everything.
No people.
Well, maybe lean down and... Actually, maybe... Yeah, I'll lean down and just whisper to Pericles real quick what Vex told me.
Okay.
All right.
2 packs, bottles. Goat.
Excuse me. Vex also says on the way back he smelled something weird.
Was it in the bushes or was it somewhere else?
It was somewhere else. It was not in the bushes that you had him check.
I think maybe I'm gonna say, you're making, some food here for my companions. I'm gonna step away, and see if I can find some berries for myself to eat.
All right. He says, "Oh yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Please, take your time. Don't get lost."
Thank you. And then Vex and I don't know, what's a liar doing in all of this?
Sorry, liars. I don't know. Les still has his mouth covered, so he doesn't spill the beans.
Okay, so I guess I would be drinking liar with me.
Because they were sorry, I haven't been much participating this round, but I like every time they say something that's an obvious not true, liars behind Ren's claw, he's like trying to seeing what they're doing and what's going on. But yeah. But I guess he goes with them.
Shit. I need to connect my headphones.
And then I guess I would just ask Vex to maybe point us in the direction of the weird smell.
Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Alright. Every time my headphones get low, it says, please charging.
Better than mine. Mine just beep at a frequency it should not when it's right on your beat.
Oh.
It's just a big old and it'll do that like every 5 minutes until I plug it in.
No, the only thing that's frustrating about it is when it says that, it cuts off all audio to deliver that message. So, you know, when it first happens, whatever's going on, somebody's sitting, then just suddenly, please charging. Well, okay. But it lasts a fair amount of time before that, or before it actually goes dead. It just is annoying. Okay, so alright, you three separate off. I started accidentally dragging Vex on their own. Also forgetting to go and move the display. I almost wish that this background were a little bit more muted, so it'd be easier to see the characters in it. You start walking away in that direction. I need to pee, and it has been about an hour. So if you're okay, we'll take another break here. Is that all right?
Works for me.